You see, if I think about it, this movie is about a whole bunch of people with a death wish. Yeah, literally. They all collectively have a death wish. Yeah, that pretty much sums up the movie. Ah, my guy Zack Snyder. He never failed to surprise me. I mean, he has the ability to entertain me like no other directors can. I don't know how he does it. It's like magic. So Army of the Dead takes place in Las Vegas, and it starts with a group of soldiers carrying something really, really important. It's like a big metal case, and they don't know what it is. They trying to guess though, like, I don't know, it could be alien, it could be a spaceship, it could be the Holy Grail. Either way, they don't know what it is. So as they driving, you know, they probably getting it back to Area 51 or something like that. And they get into an accident because some next guy was driving like an idiot. I mean, he wasn't driving like an idiot, but yeah, anyway. They get into an accident. The big metal package they were carrying, totally compromised. Right? So they're trying to figure out what they should do. They call up to get some orders. As soon as they tell them that the package is compromised, they're like, yo, leave. Leave this place. Run for your life. Anyway, as you probably guessed if you've seen the trailer, a zombie come out. And like I said, it takes place in Vegas. So you can guess the whole of Vegas gets infected. So what does the government do? They decide to build a wall around Vegas.
We're going to build a wall.
Nah, not that wall. But yeah, they build a wall. A wall made out of containers. Heavy metal containers. To contain the virus. It's kind of poetic, ain't it? And then the best thing the government comes up with is we should just nuke the place. And, you know, kind of makes sense. It's Vegas, so it's nothing new. And it's overrun by zombies, so yeah, I guess the best thing to do is to nuke the place. Right. But it's at that point that a casino owner approaches one of the guys that survived Vegas when the zombie apocalypse started. And obviously that's our guy, Batista. He plays a character named John. And this casino owner approaches him and he's like, look, there's 200 million in a safe down in my casino. If you can get that 200 million back, I give you 50 million. All you need is a team with somebody that can fly you out and somebody that can break into the safe. So basically what you're getting is a zombie heist movie. It's like Ocean's 11, but with zombies. And you get dumb zombies and smart zombies. But yeah, Ocean's 11 with zombies.
How precisely do we do the zombie killing?
Oh, Jesus.
Obviously, you get a montage of my guy going around to recruit the team, as you do in Ocean's 11. And the funny thing is, the only guy that reacted kind of normal was the black guy. I think his name's Omari. He's the only one that reacted somewhat normal. But the rest of them, they just took the job. Like, yo, I need you to do something for me, man. You can make 2 million. Okay, cool, I'm on it. Do you want to know what the job is? No, fuck it, I'm on it. Hey, my man, I got a job for you. You need to crack this safe. Okay, I'm on it. Don't care about what the job is, where the job, you just gonna go ahead with it. So basically everybody just accept to go right into a zombie infested pit without even hesitating. If they do, minute hesitation. Some of them just thrive off of it. They're like, yo, let's go. I want to do this. It's like everybody's got a death wish. Except for one guy. You see, at some point they have a briefing, you know, to talk about the plan on how they're going to get into Vegas and out of Vegas. But then there's one guy that had no idea that we're dealing with zombies. And that guy's like, what? Wait. I didn't know we was going to go ahead and kill zombies and shit. I ain't signed up for this. And my guy left. Like literally, you don't see him again in the movie. And I have to say, in the whole entire movie, he's the smartest one. He's got just those couple of lines like, yo, I'm out. And honestly, he's the smartest guy in the movie. And talking about this briefing about the plan, right? While they're talking about the plan, you can actually see the plan go ahead. So they talk about it, we the audience watch the plan. And I swear to God, I'm watching it and I'm like, no. No. There's no way that plan is gonna work. You know what? I turned into the red chick from Resident Evil and I was like,
you're all going to die down here. There's $200 million in the vault beneath the strip, with a 32-hour window to get it out. Find the safe. This should be a simple in and out.
And yes, the movie is predictable, but there's enough surprises in there to keep you going. Overall, it's a very cohesive story. I like the way the story is told. Sometimes Zack Snyder has a funny way of telling stories. Sucker punch. But this, for the most part, is a straightforward story. Except for one part that really had me asking questions. Now really, if you haven't watched it yet, that shit's gonna confuse the shit out of you. I mean, look, I'm dead serious. I rewinded it twice to make sure I heard what I heard and seen what I seen. And it is beyond a reasonable doubt. Like, whatever I'm talking about actually happens. But there's no answers at all. It happens and then that's it. You're supposed to forget about it all the way till the movie ends. And it confused the shit out of me. Not enough to affect the movie, but enough to be like, what was all that about? Like, what did you just say? What just happened? What? The cast did a great job. I haven't actually seen any movie with David Bautista in it outside of the MCU. This is my first and I really enjoyed his performance. Omari Hardwick did a great job. I don't really watch Power or anything. I should though. But his performance was great and I might just watch Power just off of that. You also got Theo Rossi. He did a great job. I remember him from, where did I see him? From Luke Cage. He was great in that too. Though, I know that guy's got range. I'd like to see him in a different role. Like, totally different role. Like, play a good guy or something. Or, you know, something different. Not saying that the role he plays ain't nice. But me, I personally would like to see him play a good guy in a movie. Or play some character with more layers. Because he's got that. He can do that. You saw it in Luke Cage and a little bit in this movie. But he did a good job. I'm not too familiar with the rest of the cast, but I can say they gave it 100%. The comic relief, which is also the guy in charge of breaking into the safe, I thought he was funny. He kind of reminded me of the Flash from the Snyder Cut. He was like a typical Zack Snyder comic relief. Overall, the movie has good pacing, and the tone is pretty much the same throughout the whole movie. And also, the movie doesn't take itself too seriously. It's kind of lighthearted, which kind of works, because the story is kind of, you know, you have to suspend your disbelief a bit. Not because of the zombie apocalypse in Vegas and all the crazy action, but only because there's no way on earth that many people would have a death wish but act like it's nothing, like it's it's normal. And yeah, even though it is R-rated, it's lighthearted. But yeah, there is blood and gore everywhere. But it's done tastefully. Yeah. It's like guts and blood dripping everywhere. But it's done with a certain charm. You know, body parts blowing up, heads blowing up. But it's done elegantly. So yeah, that's that. But overall, I recommend Army of the Dead. It's a fun movie all the way through. The story comes around full circle for our main character, which is great storytelling. It has its flaws, many flaws, but it can be overlooked. It's a zombie movie after all. And the soundtrack is pretty good. Typical Zack Snyder music. So basically what I'm saying is if you're a fan of Zack Snyder, you're gonna like this film. And if you're not a fan of Zack Snyder, yeah, you're probably gonna like this film too. And it's a 2-hour movie, so prepare yourself for that. So, you know, yeah, watch it. I don't think you'll be disappointed. I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. It's not one of those movies that you can kind of predict it'll be a classic, but I can see the movie getting a big cult following, you know. And plus the movie kind of sets up a part 2. So yeah, I'll be looking forward to that. Anyway, it's a 7 out of 10. Y'all be easy. Peace.
That's a madness, bub. You're supposed to say thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe, hit the bell, you fucker.